Hello everyone, I'm Grandmaster Priyadharshan from Gaja. So we are very excited today to have a guest on our show for our YouTube channel. So we have International Master Srihari, and I'll give a brief explanation of his different achievements over his past few years. So he's from 19 years from old from Pondicherry, and he recently completed his IM title in the NOM tournament, and he has won open tournaments like the SCS All India Open with a score of 8 out of 8. Has been even better than that, is like winning the gold medal on board one in national team championship in 2023, being unbeaten throughout the tournament. And also he managed to score one of his IM norms in Rilton Cup. And also his final IM norm came in the IM norm closed, which was held in Tamil Nadu very recently, with an unbeaten score of 8.5 out of 9. So welcome to the interview, Srihari.
Thank you, sir. Hello, sir.
Yeah. Hello, Srihari. So very briefly, we'll start with very basics like any interview. So how did you start playing chess, and at what age did you start playing chess? Can you explain?
I started around 11 years, I think, around when I was 11. When I was in third standard, I started this kid. Like my grandmother introduced me to this, and then from then on, my journey started.
Okay, so and when you started, like, did you immediately start like in sense like from how did you learn initially? Like after learning the basics, was it through a coach or was it via books or YouTube? How did you learn as you were improving from the absolute beginner to like further stages?
So my father was the one who was very interested in chess actually. During my starting years, he was the one. Actually, he was so much into chess that even when he was going to office and all, he joined some coaching, and he was taking coaching there. Even when he was going to office and all, he will have his classes in the evening, and so he was very very interested in chess. He was always motivating me, and first I started my chess through some books. Still I remember that the golden treasury of chess, there is one book. So that book was full of tactics and classic games. So that's where my basic interest towards chess started. So it was full of tactics and combinations.
Okay. And so is your father also like chess player, like like he has played
Uh,
tournaments, anything like that before?
yeah, he has played one or two rated tournaments, I think, but yeah, he's not a rated player.
Okay.
But he has so much interest. Like after retirement, he says that he will go into chess.
Okay. So he'll get a FIDE rating soon then. Yeah, he'll
Yeah,
be
yeah, yeah,
rating
for
tournament.
sure.
Fine. Great, great. So coming to that, so from there, so I mean, starting at the age of 11 is generally, kind of late, right? Most kids start at 7 or 8. So you
Mm.
started at the age of 11 and now we are 19, and in 8 years, like you have become an IM. So when did you like when did you get your FIDE rating? At what age did you get your FIDE rating
Uh,
and what rating was it? And if you
no,
remember.
actually, I started playing tournaments when I was 11, but I know the basic things and all when I was 9 itself, 9 or 10, I know the basic things because I watch my father play, and in my family they all play, so I know the basic things and stuff. But I got my rating when it was around when I was 11 only, I got the rating, I think. Maybe my starting rating was 1327. So that was my
Okay.
starting. So,
Yeah. Okay. Got
uh,
it.
yeah.
And then how was the progress from 1300? Was it via coaches, books? Like who were?
Uh,
What was like the key moment? I would say like when did you really start thinking? Okay, I am and all, like we should go for it. Like what point did you that kind of thought process? Like I should become a titled player?
Uh, I don't know. That kind of thought never came. Even after starting chess, and even after some 2-3 years, 4-5 years, the IM title was kind of very huge those days. It was not even. It was like unimaginable. Some kind of like that.
Okay.
So those days, mainly my focus was to improve the ratings and also my first coach was Kadiravan sir from Pondicherry. So he
Okay.
was my first coach. Through him, I started my chess career. When I started to play in the rated tournaments through him, uh, through his uh, through his coaching and all, I started playing chess. So he was my initial coach. So around when I was around 1586 or something like that, I had my huge jump. Uh, then um then I then Kadiravan sir and Arun sir from he was from Chennai then, so he was my next coach.
Okay, this
So
is J. Arun, right? Arun,
yeah,
J.
yeah,
Arun.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay.
he came to Pondicherry. So he joined with Kadiravan sir, and they both started academy, and it was very huge.
Okay.
So they were the first ones to kind of start an academy setup uh, in Pondicherry. It was
So till then, there was no academy or proper coaching facilities in Pondicherry, yeah?
yeah, there was some, but yeah, Kadiravan sir was there,
Okay.
but it was not so huge. But after they joined, like so many players came into the picture. So
Okay.
that was the best thing to Pondicherry.
And about tournaments, was there like a lot of tournaments in Pondicherry growing up, or you had to go to Chennai to play? How was tournament?
Yeah, the rating tournaments we have to go to Chennai and all. The
Okay.
rating tournaments, one tournament happened in Pondicherry. It consecutively happened around when I started chess, like 2013 till 2015, one open tournament happened in Pondicherry. The
Okay.
KACC, so many players played. You Pragnananda, Arvind Chidambaram,
Okay.
so many players came to play that open tournament.
Yeah.
So that happened. After that, it kind of stopped, and then yeah, mostly the club tournaments they organized. They also after they joined the club tournaments, even in the club tournaments they organized, they invited so many strong players like yeah, Prasanna, yeah, and
Okay.
so many players they invited from Chennai, 2200 players, 2300 players to
Okay.
uh, they organized some round robin events and all. So it was a great atmosphere after that.
Okay. So yeah, related to this, because I work a lot with young players who are about to become IM and all. So how important you think is this constant playing with strong players? Like because some players they'll be like they'll fear losing with them, so don't want to play stronger players or something like. So how valuable do you think this interaction with as you said, right? Like players from Chennai were coming and playing in Pondicherry. Like, what was it that you learned from this? Like, was it more like thought process, like how they were thinking, or was it just more experience wise, like
Uh,
getting to play them?
yeah, mostly according to me, playing experience is second to none. So it was the most important thing. According to me, because even when we started, when they invited players, like we had round robin events where we play 15 rounds in a single day, 15 rapid rounds
Oh,
and all.
oh, okay,
So those days the senior players of Pondicherry and all, they all will come to play. So
okay,
we had like 16 players and round robin in a single day. Likewise they organized, so it was non-stop chess the whole day.
okay,
So mainly yeah, uh, most of the children should yeah, they should consider playing stronger players, and yeah, mainly they should not fear of losing should not be there. Mainly the we should improve the quality. That's what everyone should.
got it, got it. Okay, now let's come to now that you're IM, more related to this IM part. So, in 2023 October, I was looking at your FIDE rating card, 2200 was your rating. And now like 2024 March 2400, 200 points. So what really happened in this, 5 to 6 months? Like, was it like a lot of preparation that you had done earlier? Was it like was it starting to see as results, or was it more like, you got to play like very good tournaments and then that, helped you make the like turn into results? Because I saw earlier you had reached like 2300 earlier itself, but then you had lost some rating and then kind of you were on 2200. So what really clicked in the 6 months, like from October to now March, to reach IM?
Yeah, mainly my perspective uh, towards that IM title, it kind of changed. That's what that's what is the main thing I thought, because what happened was, I got my first norm in 2022. Before joining in college, I got my first norm, and I also got my peak rating around 2356. So that time I was on cloud nine and all, because that tournament I never expected that result from me itself. So I was not having the confidence, self confidence. Was not up to the mark those days. I'll be playing some good chess when I get active positions and all. I'll play from time to time. I played good chess, but I did not believe in myself to match up to the level of the stronger players and all. So then after when I got to 2356, like my thought process kind of changed. Like we should always try to gain rating. From now on, we should not fail at any tournament. Likewise, I thought, and then I went to national senior. There, I learned my biggest lesson. I dropped 90 points there. So like my thinking was like, when I got 2356, I was always thinking at how to improve my rating, how to get to the IM title. So I was mostly result oriented. So the basic thing was to improve the quality and enjoy the game, no. But that thing was not there. So I was mostly focusing on the results and putting too much pressure on myself. So from that nationals, my whole thing, how I perceived things changed. So there I got my biggest lesson. Like we should not play for the result. Always enjoy the process and always go for the win. So that's what I always told myself after that. So I stopped to care about the rating from then on. So I was just, even so many players advised me not to play the open tournaments and all. You will drop so much rating, so you don't play. Like this, so many players advised me, but yeah, both sides are there, because also that the open tournament experience and the pressure that if you lose to lower rated player, then you'll for the whole tournament you will only face like players like 1700, 1600. But what I felt was, it kind of improved my tolerance level, and also the pressure situations that I faced. The game quality will not be up to the mark where I face the stronger players, but the atmosphere, the pressure atmosphere, that's what I needed actually. So that kind of improved my tolerance level, and I felt that on several occasions where that kind of thinking helped.
Okay, okay, got it. So, I mean, in the three norms you made, they're like very drastically different tournaments. Yeah, one is the Chhattisgarh Grandmaster
Yeah.
Open,
Mhm.
and one is international. You made it in Rilton Cup, and which is like a different set of players, and the third one is a closed. So, like comparing to an open tournament to closed tournament, like for example, in the final norm that you made closed round all, were you doing any specific player preparation? Like, did you know the pairings ahead of time? Like, as in, like, even before round one, did they mention, or like 1 week before the tournament itself, did you know the pairings and were you preparing specific openings? Okay, this game, this player I'll do like this. Was it something like that? Because most closed tournaments, they do that, right? They give pairings ahead of.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. In the closed tournaments, they actually reveal the pairing like one day before we'll know,
Okay.
because the colors anyway we won't know. So I was, but when they release the player list, they will release like 5 days or 6 days before.
Mhm.
So I started preparing for both colors in the closed tournament. So
Okay.
and then after they put the pairing, then it was much easier. But the last time which I made, uh, like I was completely not planning to play that tournament. like they offered me, they asked me 2 or 3 times to play the tournament because there was not that they wanted to meet the average for IM criteria, so they needed some player around 2350 or in that range. So then only I played that Bangalore tournament. I was playing that tournament. After that, like 1 week or 5 days, in 5 days time, they were asking me to play that tournament. So I was completely not ready for that, and I said that no, I need to prepare, I need to improve, and then I rejected so many times. But they kept on asking me. Uh, but also they gave me so many chances during the start. So like they gave me 3 chances to play in the norm tournament. So I wanted to so I wanted to give that back. So I accepted their offer. So okay, they gave me so many chances and they helped me towards my goal. So I'll play in the tournament. So regardless of the rating, I
Okay.
I plan to play the tournament. And I don't know what happened.
So I have two questions. So did you
Uh,
come close to making norm in any of the first three tournaments or no? Like, was it like, did you
no, in
have
the
like
first
very close?
tournament, I had to get 3-on-3 on the last 3 games, I think. But
Okay.
I lost the penultimate round, I think.
Okay. And
And the
yeah,
other
sorry.
two, yeah, and the other two, the second tournament, there was no chance. I lost during the initial rounds itself.
Mhm.
In the third tournament, I was very close. Actually, I was very close to making norm. I was like in the third tournament, I had very high fever, 102 degrees Celsius, and I was close to getting admitted to hospital and all. Like
Okay.
I took 2 syringes and I played, but
Okay.
and then yeah, I didn't overthink and all, and I was just playing my natural chess. So somehow I was playing much better.
Yeah.
And then yeah, one guy withdrew from the tournament, and everything got
Okay. Yeah. Because you can't get a norm basically if
yeah.
someone withdraws, right? You one
Yeah,
norm
yeah, yeah. So
less.
that was very disappointing,
Yeah.
but quality wise and tournament wise, it was a great tournament.
That is. And when you mentioned about this preparation, did you get any of the preparation in the games in the tournament where you made your
Uh,
IM norm?
yeah, like yeah, I got many positions
Any question which are
from my
prepared?
certificate.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
that
yeah,
was
yeah. Like
yeah.
not the exact positions,
Okay.
but the exact thing which I was guessing the opening or the structures which I guessed
Mhm.
mostly, not the exact uh, thing.
Okay, okay. Got it, got it. Fantastic. So I have more questions, but before that, I think I know you have some games that, if we can, if you want, if you can share your screen and show, so that it would
Yeah,
be great. So you can show, maybe explain your thought process or critical moments and what it is. So yeah, can you please
yeah, yeah.
share?